So I wanted to just take a minute and talk about a concept that we went over at our last workshop. And I really think it's important for anyone to really focus on this, because one of the things we do at Tower Leadership is we really get doctors on the fast track to move their practices, to that next level. And as I was driving to work today, I was thinking, what are you doing to actually prepare your mental state? So, what is your surroundings? Sometimes I see doctors come in and maybe their appearance is, they look like they're about to do a 12-hour surgery, or maybe they even look like they came out of a 12-hour surgery. But, what are you actually doing as far as investing in the way you look, in your brand? Believe it or not, getting out of the right car in the morning makes a difference. I mean, I'm not telling you to go crazy in debt or get some huge car payment, but I am telling you that if you show up to work in a beat up Honda and you've got a dirty pair of scrubs, right, and you haven't invested in yourself and your wardrobe, what does that say to the team, right? What does that tell them their appearance should look like? And then also just what's your mental state? I mean, if you start thinking about the fact of, you get out of a broken down vehicle and you're dressed kind of broken down, are you really at work in the best mental state? Because at Tower Leadership, I want to create leaders, and I want to create some of the absolute best leaders in this industry. And one of the first parts of that is to look like a leader, to feel like a leader, to feel in control. Have you ever, just woken up, and just got dressed and just felt like $1 million? Or maybe even think about the other side of that. Have you ever been sick for like 3 or 4 days, and then you maybe not shaven and you don't feel the way you want to feel, and then you finally start feeling better, so you shave up and you get dressed? How do you feel? Like, do you feel like a completely different person? Because before that, you just weren't feeling like on your game, right? You were kind of feeling like kind of a bum, honestly. Are you thinking about that when you go to the office? Because I'm going to tell you right now, you're setting the example for your entire team and where you want them to go, and what you want them to dress like. If you dress that way, how will they dress? So, important thing to think about. Think about what you're going to wear tomorrow. Like, think about what you're doing to get ready for tomorrow to be at your very best game. What are you going to do as far as the way you present yourself, the way you dress? And maybe it is you need to get a new car. Maybe it is something you need to invest inside of yourself and invest so when you get out, you feel like $1 million. It's not to impress other people. It's actually to change your mental state, the way you feel about yourself, so that when you walk to that patient, when you walk up to your team, feel like $1 million. It'll carry a swagger that'll make a difference in the way you feel and the way you lead your team. They'll look at you different. It'll make a big, huge step, and it'll help you become the leader. The first step in being a leader that you really need to, which is investing in your brand, investing in the way you feel, and investing in you.